אז Shalom Uvracha. Today I want to talk about how to find the wife, how to find your spouse. What's the way? How Judaism says how to find, how to choose also, not to find, how to choose. רב מנחם, זה לא שלך משקפיים במקרה?
אין מקרה בזה שלו.
כי אני זוכר את זה אצלך על הפנים.
אבל שעשיתי ניתוח קרקע רק לפני שנה וחצי, אני מחפש את המשקפיים, אתה יודע מאיפה אני מוצא אותם? אני מחפש בפה למעלה.
Okay, so how it works? There are two models how to find, how to choose your spouse. Those two models you can divide, like a majority of the world, most of the world live in one model. It's not Jewish model, and there is Jewish model. So what's the difference between them? How we choose wife? In first model, like what's we can call it romantic model, or how it's most of the world, how they do it. Usually what happened, there are two people, they see each other and they want to start a relationship. Usually it happened accidentally. They talk in a train, in bus, or they meet each other in some party, or they learn together in some university in the same classes. They start to talk. Their relationship develop more and more and more, and they start to love each other. This is the way how the most people in the world live. This is the model. The problem is that in this kind of model, really what happened, it's I'm not sure how to define it, how to explain it. I will call it hunting. When men and usually men start to hunt this girl. He starts to talk with her and then convince her, and they talk, and she's usually in the beginning she says no, I'm this and that. So he convinces more and more until they go some restaurant. They meet, and it's like how to capture her, how to get here. What his main goal, or her main goal in this game, in this love game? His main goal is usually that they will be together. They'll be together to sleep with her, to be a friend with her, all kind of like his main idea. It's that she will be his girlfriend. That's what is important for him. He doesn't want to marry her in this time. He wants to get her. And after that he have her, and he had her, after that they see if they have good relationship, they continue, and they became more and more friends. They start to live together usually, and in some point of their life, they decided to marry, and they became a family. That's usually what happened. What's the problem in this situation? The problem is that when he started his hunting, or sometimes it's opposite. Sometimes girl, she hunt boy, but usually it's not. When he start his hunting, he didn't want marry her. So if he saw that she has not so good qualities, he say it's not so important. He doesn't pay attention to those things. Why? Because he doesn't want marry her. So he see that she is a little bit snobby. Snobby, say snob. You see that she's snob. You say, okay, no, that doesn't make a difference. She's a little bit angry. She's a little bit chutzpanit. She's chutzpan. No, she's little all kind of little small thing. He says, oh, what doesn't make a difference? She's so nice. Or she's beautiful. It's more important. I don't want to marry her. I don't want marry, say, not to marry. Don't want marry her. I want to sleep with her. So what should I care about her character? And after time passed, and they have good relationship more or less, and they start being more friendly, and he fell in love with her, and something like this, and that's so. Then, in this situation, he decided, okay, I'll marry her. And after that they marry, though that they live already 2, 3, 5 years together, but after that they marry, he suddenly pay attention that all those bad qualities that he felt in her in the beginning, and he says it doesn't make a difference, it became be very, very bright. It suddenly very obvious. No, what's it?
Clear.
Clear, yeah. And the fact that she is angry, that she is this that and that suddenly became more and more. Why didn't want? Why it wasn't when they were just friends, when they lived in the same room, with they say house 1, 2, 3 years? Why then it wasn't? Because then she didn't feel herself sure. She knew that she is in condition. It wasn't like you know, she wasn't aware about that. She didn't plan. She didn't lie to you. No, she really like she behaved like a natural, but in unconscious, she knew that she cannot be like absolutely free. And I can, you should know that there are a lot of research about that. The people investigate this effect, and it's known that majority of people that they divorce, they live together before divorce, before they get married. It doesn't show you what she is when you live with her without official formal statement that you are a couple. And then they start all those bad qualities that became so clear, and they start fight more or less, and it caused them to not just to divorce but also to hate each other, and that's why it's such a great percentage of people that live in romantic level, they have broken family. It's not only divorce; they cheat to each other. How say again in English? You probably told me.
Cheat on each other, but the word is infidelity.
Infidelity, right? Yes, infidelity, and all a great percentage of people today in Europe, in America, and all the world that lives according this like the Western culture. It's fail. It's not so successful model. Uh, and and I want to compare that to Jewish approach. How Jews build their family. In Judaism, first of all, um, before I mean not Jews, because there are a lot of Jews in Tel Aviv, and they are not live by those rules. I'm talking about Jewish traditional religious way. Yeah, that is our real Judaism. So in Judaism, we try to we build family with shidduch. How you say shidduch in English? You know,
Matchmaking. Yeah, I guess matchmaking.
matchmaking.
That's the word.
Shidduch.
Making a match, yeah.
Shidduch. It means that somebody know you, somebody know, and he know her usually, and they suggest you can be couple. Now, before they, and if you say, okay, I want to hear about her, what her age, what her parents do, what her qualities, color, she learned this, there, all information, ahead. It's first thing. Second thing, you you can figure out about her with other people, her rabbi, her teacher, her friends, and you ask about her as much you can. It's okay. She give you those numbers, you can figure out about her. It's not something like some private investigation. It's really she tell you where you can figure out about her. After that, you know all those things. You also can ask if she is sick. Maybe she has some genetic problem in her family, and you want to know that all information, everything that you want to know, you can ask before, and you figure out all that. And also, there is another component. There is such a thing in Israel today. It calls Dor Yesharim. Dor Yesharim. It's some institute that check your that if you're suitable to each other in genetic level. Each boy that he starts to get out like about 21, 20 years old. Everybody he decided that he wants to get married. He make a blood test that they check your DNA and all kind of things, and she do the same thing also. And you have your number, she has, and you call to Dori Sharim, and you say, my number is this and this and then that. Is it suitable to number this and this and then that? And they check and they said no. Because if what does mean no? It means that if you get married, you have big chance that you will have children with retarded, how say it, retarded children. And why you should do that? You don't love in love with her. You don't crazy. You know that. No, it's okay. We don't suit. Next, another girl. If you please open the windows. It's no, it doesn't work. Mhm. Okay. So you check very, very well before you meet her. After that, you understand that she's normal, healthy, good girl with a good, like a character and all that is okay. Now you meet her. When you meet her first time, you are not busy in hunting because you don't have to like occupy her, like to conquer her. She came for that. You are both of you interesting in the same thing.
Yes.
So you not spend your energy in order to look like to her or to um, uh, tempt her. You don't have to tempt her. So what's your energy goes? Your all your psychological energy go to your intuition. You in your intuition when you hear when you see her first time in in your life, your intuition is very very high and very clean and clear. And when you see her first time, you like a scanner her, and you understand that if you see something bad in here, you will feel it, you will see it immediately. It's first thing. Second thing, you start to talk with her, and when you talk, you pay attention. Something disturb you, little things, but you not talk about weather or religion, or you talk about your connection, about her, what she is, who you are. What do you talk about each other? And if you see something that disturb you, you can ask her. I pay attention that you do this and that, or you behave in that. What's the reason? What do you think is something happen? And if she say, ah, yeah, this is the reason is this and that. She explain, okay, okay. Or she say, no, don't think about it. It's nothing. It means that you are not suitable. She is not able to solve the problem. She said, ha ha, it's idiot, it's nothing. You cannot build family with this in this situation. Yes, please.
Even if there is only one problem, in one case like that, that doesn't want to accomplish.
It's if it one problem or a lot of